Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. We are from the Mastermind Group and we will present why children should have parental guidance in the digital world. This group consists of 5 members including myself, here with the attachment photo of us. I am Nur Alisa Sharina. The members are Fatin Amira, Andik Nurul Sakina, Amirul Aizudin and Eng Kai Kwan. Based on the statistic from UNICEF, 75.5% parents set the rules and restriction for their children's internet usage, and 75.4% had carefully watched their kids' internet usage. Only 57.5% monitor their children's social media account and browser history, while 71.1% focus on educating and discussing safe internet usage. During this pandemic COVID-19, all classes are held through online platform. All children and parents are staying at home all the time. Parents can control children's screen time and track their activities. In addition, children need guidance from parents to control digital devices used in order can spend balanced time studying, playing games, and resting.
The first reason is children should have parental guidance on the digital world to strengthen family ties and connectedness. Co-viewing, co-playing, and co-engaging with children when they are using digital devices facilitates social interactions, bonding, and learning. Parents who maintain autonomy while being supportive of their children are more likely to use active and restrictive mediation for their children. Instead of only pushing and swiping or looking at the screen, parents should also look for engaging opportunities that will involve children. Using children's favorite television show and watching it together with children will make the children feel close to their parent, and discussing the show together with children builds a conversation with them. With the current situation of COVID-19, where people are strongly advised to stay at home to flatten the curve, children's movement are limited, hence they rely more towards the digital world to seek entertainment and stay connected with family. Travel bans for both interstate and intrastate both prevent children from visiting their family, especially those who live far apart from each other. Due to the restricted availability of in-person contact during COVID-19, video calling has become a powerful method of staying in contact. Keeping in touch with each other through video calling via social media such as FaceTime, WhatsApp, and Instagram will let children be updated with current issues surrounding their family. Parents play an important role in this situation to guide children's engagement with family members by making time for them to contact other family members.
The next reason why it is necessary to have parental guide in digital world is to teach cyber etiquette to their children. Cyber etiquette is a rule of conduct and manners that applies to the everyday usage of internet technology, such as surfing the web for entertainment, taking online classes, or sending a professional work email, and so on. Without cyber etiquettes, children may easily exposed to cyber threats such as identity theft, cyberbullying, hacking, pornography, slurs, and many more. In one study of educating primary school children via mobile game application by students of University Science Malaysia, they stated that in Malaysia, the major etiquette issues that arose among primary school children is cyberbullying. In the year 2007, not less than 60 cyberbullying cases were reported to Cybersecurity Malaysia. It is also found that 13,173 cybercrime were reported in 2011 as compared to 6,969 in 2010, which shows very drastic increment. Cybersecurity stated that most of the threats were targeting underage children. This indicates that young internet users such as children facing great risk in cyber world. When using social media, a child may reveal too much personal information to stranger or even worse, to a pedophile, like their school name, address, or date of birth as their pure desire to make a new friend. Here is where a parent's role as guider is required to teach their children the proper decision-making skill and clarify the consequences of particular actions. Other than that, providing children with cyber etiquette will in fact help them to avoid becoming cyberbullies. Parents are obligated to instill the value of good behavior and right manner in their children. It is important for parents to remind their children that to avoid saying anything on the internet with any words that can hurt someone's feelings, whether it is intentionally or not. Moreover, parents are responsible to let their children know that there are laws that protect them if they are the victim of cybercrimes.
Okay, the third reason is children should have parental guidance on digital technology to avoid harming child development. Information and communication technology or smartphone actually can harm child development. Whether at school, at home, or sleeping at night, children have been using smartphones. Additionally, smartphones can affect children's social and emotional development. Further research into the effect of technology on the developing child revealed that although the vestibular, proprioceptive, tactile, and attachment systems are under development, the visual and oral sensory systems are overloaded. As the brain structures, chemistry, and pathway become permanently modified and damaged as a result of his sensory imbalance, it causes major difficulty in general neurological development. The instant gratification and continuous entertainment that smartphones provide can overwhelm the brain and make it difficult for children to focus and persist in completing tasks. On the other hand, the sample guidelines provided to help parents and professionals manage media use have recommended limiting young children media exposure, especially before 18 months. The American Academy of Pediatrics published a policy statement in 2001 advising that children under the age of 2 not use any technology. Yet toddlers under the age of 2 watch an average of 2.2 hours of television each day. For young people, professionals focus on website and offensive online communication such as cyberbullying. The recommendation for school-age children are based on study on the impact of digital media on children's physical health, such as obesity and sleep reduction.
For contributment, children should also have their independent moment in the digital world. Parents do not need to monitor their children strictly because in the current area, children need to be given independence in browsing the information in the mass media. This is to avoid excessive participation and interference on the part of their parent in their life. We have to abide by the thought that parents have more experience in the real world, so they want to prevent their children from cyberbullying or even the misuse of the information in the mass media. But parents should give their children the opportunity to grow in knowledge in the digital world. Parents need to be aware that children in the digital age are more adept at using in the mass media than themselves. If their parents give more digital time to their children will be easier to adapt to the use of mass media in the future. Kidon is one of the writers on state that if their children are accustomed and proficient with the world of mass media, they will be more courageous to face the upcoming mass media and be able to reduce the risk to themselves. Nowadays, the mass media has now taken solution to the safety of children in browsing materials on the internet by producing various of websites that suitable for them such as Kindle, Piccolo, and Kiddos. With this website, the information that the children want to browse will be better filtered according to the appropriate context for their age. They will give confidence to parents to allow their children to find information that the children want to know. So for rebuttal, is the children should have parental guidance to block downloads from untrusted or dubious sources even if their parents let their children be independent in the digital world. Parents need to be knowledgeable enough to limit what their children can and cannot search and download in order to keep computers, smartphones, and network free of malware and viruses. Parents can access phone security to know and track their child activity on digital devices. There is also software that can block access to the internet pornography. A problem that may arise from the use of this type of software is the concern over access to non-pornography content, as this pornography blocking software is unable to fully distinguish between pornography website and non-pornography website. From the study of the Richardson et al., it appears that the level of restriction choice has a higher influence of 87% of pornography sites at the most straight level. We can see the serious criticism about the restriction of information about pornography that will have a devastating effect on their children when they are young. This will have impact on the behavior of their children such as sexual violence and addiction.
To conclude everything, as we can see in today's world that digital devices being one of the necessary items to all people, including children. Children also should be given the opportunity to explore the digital world, but they still need guidance from their parents. Without parental guidance, these digital devices can be one of the harmful factors toward children. However, children also need to stay active outside, which they cannot spend their whole day inside the house and playing games through smartphone or computer. Parents need to control children's screen time by asking them to do something else except playing with the digital devices. For examples are playing in the playground, playing with friends, and many more activities that they can do. That's all from us. Thank you.